Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to access the ebooks in our school district's library collection. To start off, you would search up SD36 Library. You would then go to Surrey Schools Library Catalogue. That gives you all the schools in our district. You go to Irma Stevenson, then you click on Catalogue, and from here you can search up books here. So let's say I want to look at cats. Whoops. Find my search, take out that S. Search for cats. And it's going to load all of the books about cats, including print books and ebooks. The blue books are print books, the E are ebooks. These print books are only available in our libraries physically. Ebooks are available by clicking open. But I want to show you another way of accessing the ebooks by going to Destiny to Discover on the left. And it's got a search button, so we could search this the same way we did before. And it will give us all of the print books and ebooks again. But I want to show you how to just get to the ebooks. So I can go down here, and these are recently added books. So those are books that are in the library physically that are most recently added to our collection. The next one are popular titles, and those ones will be ebooks as well as print books. But if I go down here, it will also bring me up to just the ebooks. And from here, I can say see all. And we have about 1,000 ebooks in our collection, so it will just go all the way down. You can keep scrolling and view all of the books that way. Another way you can do it is by using this filter button. And because there is no search up here, so the filter is going to be a really helpful tool for you. So you can search by genre. So if I click on that, it will give me different genres. So for example, adventure fiction. If you like adventure books, there's 67 books there. All I have to do is click on that, and it'll bring up all of the adventure fiction books. I can click on, now that's only the genres that start with ABC, so I clicked now on GHI, and there's the graphic novels, there's ghost stories, and it goes on and on and on. Humorous fiction, there's 26. Sometimes it doesn't show you all of them on the one tab, so you have to say see all, and it'll bring you even more. So that's if you want to filter it out by genre. You could also filter out by authors. If you know an author you like, you want to see all of their books. You could search by or filter by reading level. So you can scroll it down to make it a little bit of an easier book or a little bit more challenging book. You have to say done to change the levels. The other thing you can do is go and format or do it by series, filter by series. So I'm going to click on that, and you've got series now. So let's say I wanted to look up a Geronimo Stilton series. I clicked on the G for Geronimo, and there's Geronimo. So now all I have to do is click on that. It says there's 50 books there. So I'm clicking on that one. It looks like the first one is signed out. Someone's got that one signed out. But if I go down, all of these other ones are saying in. Let's say I wanted to read The Wild Wide Wild West. I just click on it. Oh, by the way, it tells you the interest level there as well, grade 3 to 6. So if you're wanting to see that, that can be helpful information. Now it's asking me to log in. So I can log in. Here, press that login. You can either use the generic login, which is SD36BC. You would need to put in the password, which I can't tell you here, but if you know that generic password, you can enter that here. Or, now that will allow you to read a book, but not actually technically sign it out. So that means if you close the book, it will become available to somebody else. You won't be able to go back that very next day and know for sure that it is there for you. That's okay if you're reading shorter books or picture books, or but if you are reading a longer chapter book that you want to read the next day again, you might want to sign it out. So in that case, you would want to use your login. That's your district username and password. So I'm logging in there, and then you just say submit, and then it will log you in. All right. So from this screen, I can either open it or check it out. It also gives you some books that are like the one you're looking at. So that's kind of nice. It gives you some suggestions for books similar to the one you're looking at. So I'm going to just click open. And it's loading the ebook now. And here's the cover of the book. To go through the pages, I just simply scroll through this way by turning the pages that way. Now, one thing you can do is you can click in the middle of your book and that'll give you a bar up here. Or sometimes if you just scroll up, that also gives you this bar here. And this will give you some other options. So if I want to look at only one page at a time, I can do that. And I can zoom in or zoom back out. Or I can go back to that page. I can also change the colors slightly on the book as well. So I can do that. I can also bookmark a page. So if I want to say that, come back to that one later, I can do that. I can also write notes in the book if I've signed out the book. And I can also search for something. So let's say I was reading something and I wanted to find a part that in the book that I wanted to go to. Let's say I remembered there was something around the railroad tracks and I wanted to go back to it. I can put in railroad tracks and press search, and it'll actually take me to the point in the book. There we go. So it's giving me a couple of options. I'm going to go to this one, click on it, and it takes you to the page in the book where that search term was. So this is the page where I was reading about that. If you want to go to the table of contents, you go to main menu over here, and you can go to different chapters. So you can just click on that and it'll take you there. Now, if I'm done reading the book for the day, I can close the book. Now I have the option of checking it out. Oh, I should also tell you you can check it out right from your screen as well when you're reading. And that is right up here. That will be there. If you're using the generic login, that's not going to be there because you're not going to worry about checking out the book. But if I click on that, it's actually going to, I can say browse it or just check it out. I'm going to actually check it out. Now I'm going to close the book, and to go to, I want to look at my all of the books that I have. Let's say I come back the next day, I sign in, and I want to read my books. I can go here to checkouts. You can also put books on hold, and there I have 2 books checked out. So I'm going to actually, now the books are checked out to you for 7 days. If you don't return it in 7 days, it just gets returned automatically for you, so you don't need to worry about that. You have no overdue books with ebooks because they just come off your account automatically. It actually might be 10 days that you get to check it out. But if you want to, if you're done reading the book, I would ask you to please return the book if you can, because then it becomes available for someone else to read. And right now with home learning, we want to have as many books available as possible. So I can say return there, and that will return the book. And I'm going to return that one as well, and that returns my books. If you were on a shared computer, you would want to go and log out. If you're at home and you're not worried about it, you don't need to log out. And that is how you access the ebooks. Thank you.